guys, RiseFrags34. Thank you so much for joining me for another review. This one is Sweetie Oud by Roja Dove. You guys all know how much I love Roja. His fragrances are amazing. He's definitely a master in the perfume world. You know, I've been doing it a long time. So Roja, thank you for your creations. We love you. This one, again, Sweetie Oud, came out to us in 2015. Notes, Artemisia, bergamot. Middle notes is rose. And then you have, for your base, you have amyris, oud, cardamom, cedar, labdanum, cypro oil, cumin, olibanum, gaiac wood, gurgeon, balsam, juniper, and patchouli. So guys, getting onto the smell of this is literally just a perfectly well-baked pastry with some, you know, like mixed fruit on top of it. And guys, it's absolutely, it's a gourmand, but Roja, I think, you know, oud is oud, and you know, a lot of the, you know, the strong barnyard ouds, you know, I think they're beautiful in the dry downs. Some people think they're very skanky and it's bad. What oud really, you know, blends with though, I think Roja's trying to do like more sweetness with the oud, like he did in this one. You know, freshness with the oud, brightness. You know, there's a lot of oud. Oud is a great you know, note for blending and mixing in fragrances, you know, and obviously oud by itself smells great, I think. Some people obviously don't, but you know, the way people blend, you know, the perfumers blend the oud with a lot of the, you know, the notes in this, it just comes out really, really great. So, you know, a lot of times you see oud, but the fragrances are all going to be different. They're all going to smell really nice because oud is just that, the note in there. It's not like, oh my gosh, it's barnyard, and then, you know, what do we have going on here, you know? So this one is just comes off great though. The first initial spray, obviously it's bright, and I did some reading up. There was a couple notes that I didn't really know too much about, I'm not gonna lie to you, but one of them is the Artemisia, and that basically, I believe, it takes away, I think it's like bitter, it's, you know, I don't think it's citrusy, but I think it's like a bitter, it's a bright bitter fragrance. So what that does, it kind of takes the cloyingness away from like too sweet of a fragrance. And obviously when you have oud and you have a lot of the sweetness in this, it might be too cloying or too sweet, but what that does is I think that takes away some of that cloyingness, and it's just absolutely, guys, this is, like I said, it's just that pastry with some brightness on top of it, and it's literally like almost walking into a pastry shop, you know, but a very ritzy, like a very elegant pastry shop, not just like a bakery, you know, but this is more like a nice, you know, just pastries and just done really, really well, you know, like the gourmet style ones where they're smaller and they're just done to perfection. That's kind of what you get with this. You know, the sweetness is there, and it's so great, and you can really pick out some of that sweetness, but again, it also has a little bit of that brightness where it's wearable and it's just really enjoyable, you know. So for the first, you know, like I said, it's pretty bright throughout the fragrance. I mean, you're going to get that brightness for, you know, 5-6 hours, but it still comes down and it kind of plays around with the sweetness of the you know, of the pastry shop, and you know, kind of like not bread, but more of like that really like kind of like a sweet, you know, like a pastry, you know, like the dough and the pastry. Oh, it just smells so good. I have the dried on this hand, and about 6 hours, 6-7 hours, it does get to the dry down pretty well, and then it also, you know, you do get a little bit more hints of that oud, not a skanky oud, but you like the sweetness, like after you smell the oud for about 3-4 hours, and the dry down of a pure oud, and that you have that nice sweet, you know, just really smells really great. You kind of get that with some woodiness in there, and it's a patchouli heavy scent. You know, there's a lot of patchouli in this, which is great because it's done right, but not too much really going on. There's a lot of notes, but you just really get that strong pastry with that kind of that mixed fruit on top of it, and towards the dry down, you kind of take the fruit off of it, and that's kind of what you have. You just kind of have that little bit of a, you know, still like kind of bready, doughy pastry with some woodiness going in there. There's a little bit of earthiness with that patchouli floating around. So guys, this one is just phenomenal. I really, really do enjoy this scent. You know, it is kind of a wow for me because I've never really smelled anything like it. You know, we obviously have sweet fragrances, we have citrusy, we have bright, but this one really just goes so well. This would work well on an older woman, it would work well on a young woman, it would work well on an older man, it would work well on a young man. So I mean, this would really work well for anyone. You know, obviously it's pricey, you know, it's but again, it just, I think the ingredients used in it, it's smooth in a way, but it's they're just blended so well, you know, and again, the presentations I love, you know, I'll get onto that, but guys, it's a really good fragrance. I really do enjoy this. So, but getting on to the presentation, we all know the Roja, the boxes, of course, you know, just done right. They're not cheap in any way. You know, I love the gold and everything, of course, and then he also does the, you know, the silk in there to protect them. And then what's really nice too is he has the foam up there on top, so it'll protect your, it'll protect the crystals that are actually on the bottle, which is nice. But you know, and again, I know a lot of us aren't, you know, really amazed or really care about presentation, but when you grab that bottle off the shelf, you know, you feel important. You feel, you know, it's like anything, you know. It's kind of like when you're getting into your, you know, to your car. If it was something that was really like a luxurious, you know, car, and you know, you feel good because you're getting into it and you're driving it, you know, it's kind of like this, you know, when you grab this bottle, you're like, wow, you know, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to smell great, and I'm wearing Roja Dove today, you know what I mean? So that's the way I kind of feel about it. But look at that bottle. I mean, that's just stunning. You know, the crystals are beautiful on there. You know, everything is just done right. You know, I actually like the frosted glass, which is pretty cool. So you have all your batch code underneath there and the stickers. This is actually a plate, a gold plate. And then of course the Swarovski crystals are just gorgeous. I love those. Those beautiful crystals are just awesome. Sprayers are awesome, of course. You get that really nice long spray and you can control it. So sprayers are really done right on this one. And just the bottle, it's just excellent, guys. So I love Roja Dove, you know, as a person for him, and also just his fragrances are. But yeah, there's that pastry. Wow, it's just amazing how he created this, you know, with those notes in there. It just smells so good. It's not too sweet, but it's got some sweetness. It's kind of edible. It's you know, I could definitely, like, it's not like a Valentine's Day, like, you know, we're gonna go home and have sex scent. But man, if you would wear this, I think somebody would, you know, a woman or man would want to, you know, kind of nibble at your neck a little bit with this one, you know, because it's definitely like an edible, just like, man, you smell so good. You know, I really love this scent, guys. And this is one I can wear to work, you know what I mean? I'm going to wear it. And, you know, of course, I go 1 to 2 sprays with this. Really, it doesn't, you know, that 1 to 2 sprays goes a long way. You know, this one performs really, really well. I get over 10 hours with longevity with this. Gets close to the skin after 8-9 hours, but man, it's still there. And even if you wash your hands a couple times, it's still there, you know, so. Obviously, the ingredients are great in this, and it's just such a luxury perfume. So, Roja, thank you so much. You know, there's quite a few more, you know, fragrances I'm gonna start, you know, explore from your line and everything. But this one is just it's just a great oud fragrance. You know, it's well blended. It's for everyone, and you know, people are just gonna really love to smell you that are around you. So, thank you so much, guys. Just really appreciate you guys stopping by for my reviews. It means so much to me. So thank you, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.